You want to know when I knew? It wasn't when she walked in with the notary. It wasn't even when she smiled like she owned the house. It was the moment her eyes flicked past me and landed on the wedding photo I hadn't taken down. She looked at it like it was a joke. That's when I knew she thought I was stupid. She thought I didn't see them, didn't hear the lies, didn't know. I knew. 7 days earlier, I was still wearing my ring when I first noticed it. A message, late night. Should I bring the documents tomorrow, or is she still around? He said it was spam. I said nothing. He went to shower. I forwarded it to myself. Then I opened a bottle of wine I didn't even want, sat down, and I started remembering. We met 5 years ago. He was charming, the way only a man who's used to being underestimated can be. Kind eyes, good listener. He'd order for me at restaurants, but he never once tried to tell me what to wear. It was slow, gentle. He didn't rush me, didn't push. He made me feel safe. That's the trick, isn't it? You don't betray someone who fears you. You betray the one who trusts you. We were married on a cloudy Thursday. Small ceremony, simple rings. He cried when I walked down the aisle. I didn't, but I smiled. Because that morning, I almost told him about the apartments, 3 to be exact, left to me by my grandmother, fully paid off. 2 rented, 1 empty. I looked at him, his hand in mine, and something in me whispered, wait, just wait. By day 3 of marriage, he was locking his phone. By day 4, he was working late. By day 5, I found a receipt. 2 drinks, 1 hotel room. His name, her initials. I didn't cry. I copied everything, scanned, filed, labeled. Then I called my lawyer. By day 6, I'd already separated the accounts. The house was in my name. He never checked the paperwork, too busy charming the real estate agent. She was the same one from the hotel receipt. I switched the locks, rekeyed the garage, moved my valuables to the 3rd apartment, left the ring on the bathroom sink. And then came day 7. She arrived before noon. White blouse, expensive heels, not a wrinkle on her smug little face. "I'm here to discuss the transfer," she said, handing me a folder. The notary stood beside her like a statue, neutral and useless. I opened it. She drafted a quitclaim deed, the house from me to him. She thought I'd panic, beg, cry. Instead, I walked to the kitchen and poured tea. "You didn't think I'd check the title before signing it over?" I asked. She blinked. "That house was bought with money from my trust, titled in my name. You're trespassing." She laughed, short, nervous. "You're married. It's marital property." "No." I slid over the prenup. "Not when there's a clause about infidelity." He hadn't read it, just signed it. "So in love," he said, "so trusting." Her face changed when I handed her the photos, hotel records, phone logs, screenshots. Her text, "Let's get her out fast." She didn't speak, just looked at the notary. He looked at me and asked if I wanted to press charges for attempted fraud. I said no. I wanted something better. I let them leave. Watched her heels click down the driveway like gunshots. Watched him pull up 10 minutes later, confused, angry, panicked. She told him everything. He knew I knew. And still, he asked, "Can we talk?" So I let him in. One last time. He cried again, but this time I didn't smile. "You used me," I said quietly. "You planned this." "It wasn't like that," he whispered. I thought we could—" "No," I said, handing him the envelope. Inside, the annulment papers. Void of claim, no assets, no debt. Clean. "Sign them," I said, "or I open a lawsuit. Fraud, conspiracy, and breach of contract." He looked at the papers like they burned. Then he signed. That night, I lit a candle in the empty 3rd apartment, the one they didn't know existed, the one I'd always kept as mine, just in case. I curled up on the couch with a glass of wine, watched the lights flicker across the city. I wasn't angry anymore, just awake. You learn to stop giving people your secrets. You learn to watch and wait. And when the knife finally comes, you make sure they fall on your blade, not the other way around. So yes, the day I became a wife, I stayed silent. And thank God I did, because silence isn't weakness, it's strategy.